Let's talk about Monty Panesar, shall we?
I met Monty on 2 or 3 occasions. We met first at a property investing course. Basically, the company we went to, they hold multiple events on the same weekend. So he was doing a different event that I was doing, but then we happened, man, there's not that many sayings, man, of these types of things. So I was like, he's a saying and he's Monty Panesar. Backstory to this, I was on my cousin's stag in the UK many, many years ago. Young Curran, small bearded Curran. And there were several drunk white women who thought I was Monty Panesar. He was still playing cricket, obviously, at this point. Monty! It's Monty! One Janani, bit torn, didn't realize she came, he's put me in a headlock. It's Monty! My cousin was like, yeah, it's Monty! I was a
Welcome to this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast. We are recording only 2 days after seeing each other. Stop gyrating and doing my moves, Karan. I see you. I see you trying to be the Indy, but you cannot be the Indy. There is only one Indy. Me.
And that Indy is with Sanj. Wow.
What do you mean?
What did they say to you?
What did you say to me?
You're with him.
Yes, correct.
You're with geography.
Correct.
Why are you with geography? Do you enjoy geography?
Say it loud. Geography and proud. Thank you. Thank you, but
although by the time you're watching this episode, you would have seen the last episode if he hasn't cut it out of his overreaction where he was sitting right here.
I'll keep it in. I haven't edited it yet. I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in.
Yeah. And then he brings me that he misses me. I was like, well. Can't have it both ways, son.
I did miss you.
Right. I know. He came over and he's saying hello. He's mid saying hello. We're conversing. And he just goes in for a hug. And I'm like, bro, we're talking, like, just wait till that naturally finishes. If you want to jump,
No.
he's just...
No. Now.
You talk about the men at the end of the night when they should be doing the swingy. That's just with their hands. You just go in.
I don't try to interlock your fingers. I do the hug and then that's it. I don't touch you. It's fine.
Look at you.
Boss, that's it. That's it. See, all I asked for is one hug.
That's what all perverts say. It's fine. Shh. Stop, Tika.
All I asked for is one hug. That's
Tika,
it.
It's all good. Shh. No.
Listen, I'm not going to baby reindeer you. It's fine. It's fine. No worries.
We will talk about that.
We can if you want. Perhaps next week because you haven't watched it.
Bro, I haven't got time to watch half the things you told me to watch, man. Like, I just about make it to the podcast. And also, I have homework at the end. You know what's really good about Indy? This is what I really appreciate. You'll be like, watch this. 5 minutes. I'm like, yes, I can do that. Yeah, I take it. Give me time frames, okay? Like, or you could write something like, watch this. You'll need Shindy to be away. Like, say it like that. And then for Tika.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind for the future.
All right. So yeah, we shot on Friday.
This is now Monday.
It's Monday. Shot on Friday.
So
had late
for that reason, we're going to skip out confessions and we're going to go straight to the question section.
You know what that means? What does that mean, Indy?
What does it mean, Karan?
Work it out. If we're skipping the section, what does it mean? What the listener's not going to get?
Confession.
Are you dying for it? Are you
the jingle bell. The jingle bell.
Well, that's it. Interview's fault. You're not going to get me singing. No, this week. There are no confessions this week.
You know what made me laugh? When you did that in front of the guests on the weekend, they were looking at you like, oh, a chap.
Yeah. Do you know what happened? I didn't mean to do it.
You went for it.
Then I went for it.
You committed. Fully
committed. I forgot he didn't know what that was. I think he was mid-sentence when I did it as well. Because he started talking to me. I was like, woo, confession.
He was like, okay, what the?
So you can sing. I was like, yeah, I can sing. Yeah.
Yes,
and I've got
you can sing.
Dope mic now. They're sure. How do you say it?
Sure.
Nah, it can't be that boring.
Same, sure, that's it.
Sure.
Listen, you have used this mic on the Gadget Show, okay?
Sure. They wrapped it up. Thought I wouldn't know. I was there.
I could tell that this is the thing. Come on.
I was like, man, I was like, oh yeah, this is the shore, my boy, shore. Yes.
Anyway. Hanji Paji. So, let's talk about Monty Panesar, shall we? Karan, you've met Monty Panesar, haven't you?
I met Monty on 2 or 3 occasions. Yes, I have. We met first at a property investing course. He was basically the company we went to. They hold multiple events on the same weekend. So he was doing a different event that I was doing, but then we happened. Man, there's not that many sayings, man, of these types of things. So I was like, he's a saying and he's Monty Panesar. Backstory to this: I was on my cousin's stag in the UK many, many years ago. Young Curran, small bearded Curran, and there were several drunk white women who thought I was Monty Panesar. He was still playing cricket, obviously, at this point. Monty, here's Monty. One Janani, Betkeh, I didn't realize she came. She came, she put me in a headlock. It's Monty. My cousin was like, yeah, it's Monty. I was like, "Saleh."
Mate, how big was she to get you in a headlock?
Yeah, big woman, man. Cheerful 20, yeah. She was
Clearly.
rugby di koi honi hai, not
Rugby
volleyball.
kuri, acha, okay.
Rugby, volleyball, mutant, ਏਦਾਂ ਕੁਛ ਹੋਣਾ.
Mutant, Jesus, bro.
I was trying to say like a hybrid of those two, just mutants.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's big, man. And yeah, my cousin who's tagging with, he was just like, yeah, it's Monty. Yeah, do you want to come with us, Monty? Yeah. I was like, no, not Monty. No. So anyway, so I was Monty at one point, and then then actually I did a radio show with him. He used to do a show with I think Punjab Radio, Amber Radio, one of the two, near your old ends. And so yeah, we did a show together. He's an interesting fellow. I coached him for a while actually as well. We did a few coaching sessions.
Your camera's gone out of focus. Hang on. Put your hand in front. There we go. That's it. Oh, it's gone again. Lower your hand slowly. There we go. That's fine. There we go.
Do you like how I know to do that?
Power
to the people. So yeah, I coached Monty for a while on a few sessions. And I realized, when you play elite sport, right, from a very young age, and that's all you've been geared towards, it means you miss out on everything else.
Yes.
Right? And it's a really, really big thing within the sporting world about what do I do when I can't do this anymore? And the classic ones, say you're a footballer, cricketer, are do I become a pundit?
Do I become a coach or a manager?
Those are the common things. Outside, then you get people who do completely something different. But those are the big ones. But if you haven't started teeing that stuff up, so I'll give you an example. In the Indian cricket team, there's a guy called DK, Dinesh Karthik, who is still playing. Like, he plays IPL, still plays T20 India cricket, doesn't play 50 over a test, but does a lot of commentating as an established commentator. I see World Cups coming this year. And I was like, he's sorted. He's done that transition well. He's done it in the time where he's still playing.
Smart.
Very smart. And so I know that, Monty didn't do that, and he's doing things around journalism. He does videos on Instagram that your wife really enjoys, Sanj really enjoys, about how he shows.
Well, she's unfollowed him now because of his foray into dodgy politics.
Oh, we'll come to that. But prior to that, she would enjoy him delifting dumbbells and commentating in Hindi. I think that was the bit. She liked the Hindi. She did like the Hindi.
She laughed.
But she liked the Hindi.
I don't think she was laughing with him.
She liked the Hindi.
It was weird Hindi. Why don't you do a description of the stuff he would say about the bicep curl?
My Hindi isn't that good.
Give it a try. Now you know how I feel about Punjabi. Give it a try.
It's a bit different. You know the Punjabi words. I don't actually know Hindi words. But he was saying things like, Zara nazdiki se खींचो फिर आपको मालूम है आप जिम गए सन गए थे no जिम गए थे is what we say in Hindi. So it's fine, the Hindi is a Hindi, but he has like this and you do this, and like exactly if he's in English, it's like get the barbell and curl it up towards your chest and squeeze and slowly down. Like that's how he was speaking in Hindi, and you're watching and you're like, bro, like this is the most creepy commentary voice. And he's yawning through your nose. It's the weirdest thing in the Yo, guys, go back 5 seconds. See Indy going. It's so funny because that's exactly what I do. And I can see you doing it. And you're like, no, I'm not going to yawn. I'm not going to yawn. School night.
Okay, all right. Okay. So
Monty. What did Monty do? Who's he running for?
So, he went into politics and then pulled out same week. Or like within the same week. So he was going to stand for George Galloway's new party that he's created.
What was it? Labour, Workers'
Party or something.
Workers'
right?
Party, yeah.
For those who don't know who Monty Panesar is, and I'm surprised if you don't, one of the few guest sings. Is that fair to say?
But the only Sikh to play for England, ever.
Is he that? No, he isn't the only.
Senga. Okay, not Sikh.
Yeah,
Singh.
but he isn't the only Sikh.
Singh, sorry.
There was that other guy. I forgot his name.
There's Ravi Babara, yeah.
Ravi Bapara. Thank you. There you
Yeah,
go.
sorry, Singh, not Sikh, yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Good off-spin bowler.
Yes. Not a good batsman. Anyway.
Just like me, number 11.
Really not a good batsman.
Yeah, but although he survived one of the Ashes and they got a draw.
He did. I remember that was iconic. Okay. Monty's been on a bit of an emotional journey, we feel. 1 minute he's posting all these videos in India of him doing workouts. Yeah. Next minute he's now all of a sudden into politics. What a quick transition. Boy, did he get his ass handed to him in the week that he was in politics. So
yes, he came on that show, didn't he, when he asked questions?
The GB News. Shall we go through this and play it live on air, Karan? I think we should.
I saw that.
Let's go through it. Now, I don't like GB News. I think they're a bunch of pricks, but they got him good. Okay. The caption for this thing on TikTok says, cricketer stumped as he moves into politics.
Stumped.
They thought about that. They proper thought
That's
about
really
that.
Good.
Yeah. Right. Ready? Here we go.
Can I ask you a few questions because you're going to be asked you're going to be put on all sorts of spots because you're representing the Workers' Party, so you will know.
So I can't hear it.
We called this quiz, by the way, Stump the Panesar.
Stump the Panesar. Okay. Do you know the cost of a prescription in England?
I think it's about.
How much is the cost of a prescription in England, Karan?
Cost of prescription?
Cost of a prescription item in England.
I actually don't know. £10?
£15?
No.
£9.90.
Oh, okay.
What's the
£10.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Not bad, Karan. Next question.
population of Ealing?
200,000?
366,000.
The living wage?
Population of Ealing. He was asked because he's standing in Ealing.
His constituency, he should know that, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Living wage?
Average living wage?
Well, there's an agreed living wage.
Yeah. 40,000?
No,
per hour.
Per hour. It's nothing. You've got to go a bit lower than that.
Yeah. £15.
11.44. So you got some work. You got some work to do. You could get that up to.
You got some work to do, bro. Jesus.
Straight
40,000. Man thought it was 40,000 for a living wage. Geezer.
A
Not
year.
everybody lives it. Yeah, I know, but not everyone lives in London. Okay. 40,000 in London is a living wage. Yes, fair.
Yeah.
But Jesus, bro, come on, man. Ready? Keep
Go on.
going.
To £15. A lot of
Yes.
voters will.
Pint of milk from Tesco.
Oh.
I didn't know this, but
I go to Tesco's quite a lot. I know the price of that. I think it's £1.10.
It could be on a bad day. It's 90p
90p.
normally from Tesco, but you're not.
That's not bad.
He should have
That's
said.
not
He
bad.
should have said organic. Could have covered his ass there.
You're not that far out. That's not end of the world.
A million miles off.
top of the Premier League.
Wow. It's going to be Arsenal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You have to get that right.
Which of these is in the Working Party of Britain's manifesto? Is it halve government consultancy spending by bringing in proper spending controls and having a long-term staffing strategy?
No.
No, that's a Labour pledge. Is it 50,000 more police and tougher sentencing for criminals?
Yes.
No. Or is it we will fully renationalise the NHS and commit to significant spending on social and economic infrastructure
It's
and implement
number
major
3.
efficiency
Yeah,
savings?
all right.
Is
I'm
that
not
right?
quite
One
sure.
up,
Can I
bro.
ask you a few questions?
Yeah, it's number
That
3.
one,
Yeah.
Listen,
I know they've done him dirty, but man, he got his ass handed to him. Okay.
But I think the point here, maybe he realized this. He definitely realized this in the week is you're going to be in the public eye, man. You're going to be a politician. Politician is you need to be accountable, which means fine. We always say politicians get away with a lot of things, but when you're questioned. It's not like
Do you know how sketchy it was, his whole connection getting into this garden? So out of public interest, this is what happened. He stepped back and he said, I need time to withdraw. And I realized I need more time to listen, learn and find my political home, one that aligns with my personal and political values.
Yeah.
That's someone saying to him, have you seen all the extreme shit that happens in that party and who the leader is? Sure you want to side with that guy? Next thing was, I wish the Workers' Party all the best, but I look forward to taking some time to mature and find my political feet so I am well prepared to deliver my very best when I run up to the next political wicket. That is some extremely high level,
Wicket.
well put PR statement. That is very well crafted. He did not come up with that off the top of his own head. Okay, no chance. What's funny is he apparently met George Galloway the day before he was about to announce.
Announced to run, not announced to
Yeah,
withdraw.
announced to run. He met him for the first time the day before.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's very sus. No?
Very sus, man. It's just a week though, man. I can't get over that. I was like, oh, Monty's running. Oh, Monty's not running now.
But I'm thinking, hang on, bro. You're you're running in Ealing, Southern Ealing. You're not going to win that seat. That's like a Labour staunch area. You're not going to.
They mentioned in the article actually, it's under whoever's been under Labour for a while.
Yeah.
That dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's thinking he's got the Brown connection. Maybe he's going to get it.
He hoped he was going to get the Brown vote, but after the way he made a bit of a fool of himself, not good. Not good.
Yeah, I always find it interesting how some people just come into politics.
You gotta get trained
know
in
your
that
shit.
shit. You have to go through debating. You got to be a good public speaker.
Exactly.
You got to hold your own.
It's
Think
not
fast on your feet.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. The ability to answer questions, be diplomatic, strategy, policy, like all this stuff. You got to know your stuff. I think there's a question about foreign policy as well. He got asked on. He was like, "Man, don't bother."
Do you think he's?
Bro, you got
do
an
you think
opinion?
he's going through some stuff, bro? Like mentally, because it seems like he's bouncing around from thing to thing, trying to find some kind of meaning.
I think it's simpler than that. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's mentally like that, but it's just. Sorry, we'll take.
Oh, that's a hefty yawn. Yes.
We had Ekkam's new swimming lesson today, man. I've got to tell you about that, man. Oh my god.
Listen, pause it. We will come to that. Just
no, we'll
finish the
come to
point.
it. I'm rubbing my legs because look like that. I think he's just a man who has to make money. Like, what's his source of income now? It's really, people don't think about these things, right? I'm not sure. Well, maybe it's worth Googling, but elite level cricketers who don't play IPL, how much money do they make? I don't know. He didn't have that many seasons, as it were. I don't know if he had enough then to invest to live off. So he has to do something else. So you need to get a job.
Yeah.
And so I get, like, you look at his Instagram account, he's clearly bought followers, man. There's like zero.
You reckon?
Like, look at the what's his count?
Have a look. Carry on.
So I feel for him, man. I know he was on he asked me to do a doctor's note for something. Sorry, no, you're okay. Oh, good.
284,000 followers.
Right.
Oh, nah, that ain't real, bro.
Yeah. Likes,
His posts are getting
comments.
like 2,000 to 3,000 views a post.
There's nothing, isn't there? There's no engagement. There's nothing. Like, I learned this stuff from you. So the numbers just do not make sense.
I'm glad I taught you well, bro.
We have 15.9k followers, don't we, at the moment?
Yeah.
Right, and regularly we're getting 50 plus comments.
Yeah, but also he's doing stuff like his content isn't that engaging.
Yeah, true, but it should. I mean, with that number, it should pull through something at least.
True.
So he's doing that. He's trying to be an influencer. He's like, I used to be a cricketer. How can I do that? I think he's done a few things on TV, but it's not like what's that show that has Ramesh on there about the sports?
A League of Their Own.
League of Their Own, right? So he's not like he's got like a slot in there. He's been on a show where they went backpacking around Ireland, and there were like a few celebs on there.
You're a big fan, man. You know a lot about him.
No, he asked me about that because he needed a medical note, like to say he was okay to travel and stuff, so I sorted him out. But so he gets these odd things. He does obviously the radio show, and he's doing a bit of this, a bit of that. But it's like he almost has to, like, that runs out. Then what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? I don't envy that, man. That's tough.
It's
really
tough to stay relevant in the public light after your career, or the reason why you were in the public light has disappeared.
Like I said, your whole life is geared towards the pinnacle, which is to play for England, which he did.
The amount of shit he used to get held at him as well when he was actually a cricket player for England when they were playing India. The amount of the abuse you get held at him at the boundary, my God.
It's part of the game, isn't it? Shouldn't be. But
It should be part of the game, but unfortunately it is. Yeah.
So how is he mentally? I do not know. I definitely think he is lost. I agree. He is looking for purpose, but just the primary thing is financial income. I know he was married. I know he's no longer married.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wish him well.
Good luck to him, man. Just make calculated decisions is all I say, especially if you're a public figure already. Be smart. Must have got paid a fair whack to do the whole George Galloway thing as well.
Yeah, and someone's already positioned this to him. I don't think he's woken up and this has come to him.
I think he
and
realised it's not for me and pulled out.
Yeah.
It got proposition to him. He said, yeah, Tika. And then the public appearances set in and it wasn't looking good.
Sahee ਗੱਲ ਆ.
Sahee ਗੱਲ ਆ, indeed.
ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ.
Tell me about Ekkam while I get this ready. Go on.
Oh, yeah. So basically, we had swimming lessons on a Sunday, right? So Sunday was a 9:30 lesson. Meant the whole wake up was like 6:45. You're doing everything, breakfast, make sure she's awake. She doesn't need a nap at the time, sleeping. Make sure she's not hungry. Like it's a whole thing, right? Just to make sure that 30-minute swimming lesson, she's good.
Goes off without a hitch.
Yes, but that also means that when you obviously Elahi's here, Meher's here, Kenny's here, we want to do weekends and that kind of stuff. You got to run back on a Saturday, so you're ready for the Sundays. It cuts off your weekends. We couldn't have Lions on a Sunday, so we took a bit of time off anyway because Elahi was coming, and so in that month, it was nice not having to wake up on Sundays, and we had nice little Lions, and we were like,
"Oh, he's done." Second one, very good.
Third one, bro, and so then, okay, what the alternatives? So then we got a Monday lesson. So I went straight from work and you came from here. And I was like, okay, it's a Monday, frees up the weekend. It's nice, start the week, bang, done. Obviously, we've had work, picked up my credit card that you left in the store. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. I'm sure I gave it to you back. Yeah, I'm sure. It's in your car.
I thought I did, yeah.
Wanker.
Trying to cover my ass.
Yeah, cover your ass. So did that, went to swimming, got back, ate, gave EK a bath, because all chlorine, jumped on our business call, and then now we're on the podcast, and that's why I'm yawning 3 times. But this pool is significantly smaller than the pool we've been going to, and it's really, really shallow. But basically, you're just doing Betkeh in the paani, walking around constantly.
Oh, nice.
So
squat jogs, yeah, squat jogs.
Right, exactly that for 4 lines. My legs were on fire, man. I was looking at the other parents. Obviously, they're used to it because they've been doing it every week. I was like, this is not good. And I got out the pool and I was like, मेरी लत्ता नहीं चलती मेरी लत्ता नहीं चलती I'm gonna ban there, please. Yeah, so that's what that was. But
good job.
Good. She did it. She was in the pool. She had a bit of a whinge, and then we gave her some duds, and then she was fine. They're doing this thing now, surfing. It's really cool, man. He's doing it again.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. No, I saw you going.
I'm fine. I did nothing. So my eyes are very wide.
You put this little board underneath the Ekkam.
What, like a curve board?
I know, it's just like a normal, the ones you put in front of you to hold on to.
Oh, paddleboard.
Paddleboard, yeah, but it's just under her body, and then you hold
Sponge
it.
one. Those are great, man.
Yeah, and then you're just doing this, and they feel like it's called surfing, baby surfing, and there's like a whole song, da 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 da, and then like you just go around like this. It's just really cool. She's so happy. She loves that bit, and she loves. You put her on his shoulder here, so she's facing up. Her legs are here. You just kick the legs. It's like, we are swimming on our backs, on our backs, on our backs. We are swimming on our backs, flat in the water. Like, there's always songs.
Flipping out, God. You're fully into the dad stuff, man. I love it. I love to see it.
The songs. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Around in a circle and a big hooray. That's the other one. And then the final one is, bounce, bounce this away, bounce, bounce that away, bounce, bounce all the day, bounce, bounce, bounce. You wait.
Stuff like that.
Tera bhi time aaga. The thing is, I'm there and I get really into it. I'm like, bounce, bounce this away, bounce,
no, of
bounce
course you
that
have
away.
to, but it stays in your head after, innit? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I've got a problem with the singing. The thing I take issue with is that that's going to be stuck in my head for the next week. I just know it will. And I don't want it to be stuck into my head, but it will be.
Yeah. No, it really is. There's another one where she sits on this board, like a big board, and all the kids are on there and they're bums. And you go, what is it?
What are they playing Baby Shark now instead?
No, Baby Shark. They're there.
That makes sense.
And you
Why
say,
don't they just play? They should put a fin on the back of the child and just play Baby Shark. That's it.
They could do that. And they basically fall on the bunny. It's basically Humpty Dumpty when the paani. Ba sat on the wall. Ba had a great fall. Into the paani. You have to do all these things. So yeah.
Impressive. All
I'm
right.
telling you, when you're down, we're taking you to a swimming lesson. You come.
Listen, I'll happily go. I need to be taught how to swim, so let's do it. Okay, ready?
Okay, you can't get in the pool
What do you
with
mean?
kids as a fully grown man and be taught how to swim, okay? I think that'll be frowned upon in David.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay.
Okay? You've had your lessons. I gave you Indy Sanj lessons.
You gave me one. I figured out why I was floating like a weirdo on that day.
Go on.
So no one told me you're supposed to breathe out when you swim.
When? Sorry, when?
So
Like
I
when
thought
you're doing
when
front
your
crawl?
face is in the water, you're just holding your breath.
No. Yeah, okay.
That's why I'd start straight and then eventually I'd just go higher and higher and higher and higher. Yeah, because I'm essentially inflating my lungs, right? And I was like, how do people not get out of breath? I'm not exhaling, right?
So when did you breathe?
Never.
Until you got to the other end. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, the two memories I have, is that you doing that. But the memory I have of Sanj, it's so bad. But it's like, do you know when you can swim? And therefore you can't remember what it's like not being able to swim.
Be able to swim. Yeah.
So she was there, and I was like, "Yeah, you just do this, and you just don't like drown her. You just float."
Yeah.
And then I saw something. I think I let go or something, or took the thing off. And she's like, like going down. I was like, "How are you not? How are you going down?" I remember watching, and I was like, "Hold on to this." And then she was finding it, and then I was like, "No, you ready now?"
See, here's the thing: I could backstroke well, but I can't
you
front
nailed it,
crawl.
you
I
nailed it,
can't
yeah,
front crawl at all. There's no chance, right? So, but now I've realized you're supposed to blow into the water to breathe out, aren't you?
Yeah.
No one told me that.
1, 2. So you're breathing out, and then when you come up,
Because you're breathing out, essentially you're blowing bubbles into the body, aren't you? See, no one told me to do that. I just thought people were just making that sound, not blowing out. I just thought you're doing a motorboat sound with your mouth and not blowing air out. Genuinely, I thought this. I only cracked this a few weeks ago in my head. I was like, wow, that's what that makes sense if you blow out there.
but not in the swimming pool. Not in the swimming pool. You worked this out.
No, I was driving just randomly, thinking, why did I keep floating upwards? And then there you go, cracked it. Haven't tried it yet, but yeah,
It can be arranged.
I'm a special child. I know, mate. Let's keep this going. So,
Done.
you own property, Doctor. Have you put any of them on an Airbnb hire?
No, not my thing. Mine are all on what's the term? It escapes me now.
Well, this is encouraging.
This is really encouraging, yeah, but I'm tired and brain freeze. Single tenancy, what do we call it in the UK?
Something occupier thing.
No, it escaped me anyway. Anyway, mine are on those. They've actually scrapped that now. Anyway.
It sounds like an NGO. Is that what it is? But it's not.
No, it's not an NGO.
No, I mean like it's one of those abbreviations.
Yeah, exactly.
HMO.
Yeah, yes, HMO, but that's not what I was thinking about. It's a houses of multiple occupancy. It's basically shared living. It's not that I was going to reference. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Our portfolio is mainly buy-to-lets. That's the thing I was going to say. But I can't remember that thing. What's that bloody tenancy there? Oh, it's going to annoy me now. Anyway, but no, we haven't. Obviously, you and me stay in a lot of Airbnbs, but we haven't put anything on Airbnb, which is essentially the rent-to-rent market.
Well, this is the worst Airbnb host ever.
Service accommodation market. That's what it is. Yeah, go on.
Service accommodation market. Hang on, let me get it open again.
You know where we stayed pre 216 TBC?
Yes.
That's effectively an Airbnb service accommodation.
That was an Airbnb. Yeah. So here you go. At this Airbnb, a woman's made a TikTok. The
So
TikTok
funny.
is
That's
showing the upsells on when you get in the Airbnb. So obviously you paid for the stay. And then you see what the upsells are. So the upsells are a bit mad. The rules in play are crazy. For example, in the toilet, it says, do not use this toilet for number 2. If you block this toilet, you will be charged a mandatory £1,000 fee. Why don't you just fix the toilet to not have it do that? Okay, fine, whatever, fine. I won't use that toilet. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I can go to a different one. Cool.
No,
Yeah?
I think it was you. If it was you, Indy, you'd intentionally block the toilet with your mega shit.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd have to pay
And then-
1,000.
No,
Anyway.
but how can they enforce that?
Well, it's threatening enough. Okay.
Mm.
Pool is £5 a day. You can
Yeah,
pay
just
via
clarify.
PayPal or leave the cash in the lockbox.
Okay. On a system, yeah.
Yes, and it says this on top of the pool balls when
Or
you're about to
posted
break
note.
the triangle. Yeah,
Posted
just so you
note,
can't
yeah.
miss it.
Yeah.
In the microwave, no meat or animal products allowed.
Because we are vegan.
Yes,
Hmm.
which is again not cool. Then the fridge says this is a vegan household. Respect that in block capitals. Block capitals. Yeah. Okay. Do not sit in this chair. It was my deceased husband's favorite one.
Why is it there?
If you love the chair so much, don't give it to random strangers to sit on then.
Mm. Mm.
You dope. By the way, this kind of person would make me think they've got cameras in that house. 1,000,000% they've got cameras.
Well,
in
she
that
said
house.
that hasn't she? Because she was like, "How do you know what I didn't or didn't use? How do you know we didn't put it back to the way
Yeah,
you
so
said?"
at the end of the video, she's disputing the conversation with the lady, saying, I don't see how you're allowed to do this. She says, no, I can do what I want. And then she said, how do you know that I used the pool? Because she said, oh, I'm charging you extra to use the pool. She said, but I didn't use it. Yeah, you did. The balls are in a different order. No, I didn't touch it. Well, you did. How do you know if I did?
Mm.
She definitely had cameras set up. Apparently, this is a weird thing Airbnb people do, where they set up random illegal cameras at the house to watch you get changed, etc., all that stuff, like really sketchy stuff. So when you get to an Airbnb, be really careful and like look around.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
That weird, creepy little schoolhouse we stayed in.
Yes, that
Do
probably
you
has
remember-
some. Yeah,
Do you
somewhere.
remember that bedroom me and Shindy were in? And it's so funny, guys. So we went to Yorkshire staycation pre-Ekkam. And it's basically an old school that we converted into this Airbnb. Really cool, really quirky. And the bedroom we went into, there was these
Quirky,
weird
yeah?
like dolls and stuff. Yeah, quirky. And I remember Sanj went in there. She was like, "They shouldn't be looking at you." She just put them down.
Oh, yeah.
She put them down.
She turned them around.
Turned them around. She's like, "This is weird." There's like 2 desks as well, like school desks.
School desks.
You know, put these out of the way. Which you used, remember, when you disappeared in the corner.
Yes, I did. Yes, I remember. I had to use it.
That kitchen was awesome, though, wasn't it?
Kitchen was very awesome. Deceased husband's favorite chair. Wi-Fi is free on the first day of your stay, but it will be charged at £10 a day per device thereafter. Contact me for the password. That's so wrong on so many levels.
I want to know where this listing is, number one. And number two, unless this is a very new listing, how there must be thousands of complaints, and Airbnb should have taken this down.
They should have. They should have.
And how she's illegally getting away with not advertising any of this stuff on the Airbnb listing. Because the person says that, look, none of this is on there. It just
Yes.
says, because she was like, you knew the fridge is going to be charged. It's like, no, it just says amenities, fridge included, that's it.
Yes. To use the TV, pay an extra £5 a day and I will send you the access code.
It's just,
Please do not shower or take a bath after 8 p.m. We're saving water. How does the time of day I shower dictate your water saving? Because surely if it's on a meter, it's the same amount of water being used whether I have it at that time or later.
maybe it's like electricity. There's a day rate and a night rate. For paani. I don't know.
Wow, so they're counting that level of pennies.
Mm.
Wow.
Don't get it. This does not sound like an investment because you're not going to get how much occupancy are you going to get with this amount of rules?
Let's listen to the conversation, shall we?
Staying at your Airbnb?
Oh, okay. Hello, Joanna.
So I just got a note from Airbnb about some additional charges that were put on, and
For reference, the charges that came in the receipt were £740 worth of extra charges after her stay. 740.
£40. Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out what happened with that.
You used the pool table twice, and there's a charge on the pool table.
Sorry, I am actually curious as well whether or not I used the pool table. How did you know I used the pool table?
Everything was in a different place.
I'm sure if we used anything, it would have been put back exactly how it would have been.
Oh, no, it wasn't, no.
So you're saying we apparently used your pool table?
Yes. And then the washing machine, for instance, I know you used the washing machine twice. You know,
Why?
when you sign the agreement, it says this on your document.
It did not. No, it didn't say that on the documents. It just said that there's a washing machine included.
crazy. Then she went on to dispute the issue. But that is wow levels. Wow. Top comment. I feel like there were cameras in that Airbnb. 205,000 likes on the comment.
There's no other way, man.
Wow. Airbnb's been going through some shit, man.
How so?
Many years ago, could be a couple of years ago, they were accused of having a lot of false listings on there or people getting scammed on there. And because Airbnb weren't in a place where they could obviously go around and check things, they're relying on the person who enters the Airbnb to have it to a certain standard.
Yeah.
Then when a scandal came out, they then said, look, we're going to check all of our Airbnbs basically from here on in, and all the existing ones set up. It was a massive scandal about a couple of years ago, I think. Can't remember when.
Imagine having to do that, man. Check every Airbnb.
Wow.
It's a lot. I mean, what do we do normally? I guess superhosts are important when I look for Airbnbs, and the reviews. Like at most things, obviously you can fake reviews as well. That's obviously a thing.
You can easily, very easily.
Yeah.
Because they say if you do a review for me, I'll knock £10 off your price.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah. We did that on Medex courses. We gave people Amazon vouchers.
See, there you go.
We didn't say give us a good review. We just said give us a review. So
You're not doing your job properly.
What do you mean?
If you're saying don't give us a good review, come on, man.
No, as in, I didn't not say give us a good review. I just said if you give us a review. The thing for us was we knew that if people left the course, they'd never give the review. So the incentive was we want you to give the review now because it's in your head. So if you give it now, we'll give the voucher now.
Tenu pata. Instant gratification.
I know everything works, bro.
Yes.
But then see what you do is here's some marketing genius for you. People find it hard to give a review. So if you don't give people guidance, what happens? They give you a generic review. So then, yeah, right. This is really good. Not why it's good. This is really good. So then what would I say, Indy? So actually, you know, because you used to ask them on camera as well, testimonials. So my 4 bits of guidance will always be aim for 100 words. How did you feel before coming to the course? What was the best thing about the course? It's the questions you ask, isn't it? What's the best thing about the course?
It's bringing back memories, this. Wow.
Yeah. And then number 4 was something like, why would you recommend this course to somebody else? Presuppositions, basic NLP. You love it.
You love it.
Not would you recommend. Why would you recommend it? Difference in the question, isn't it?
You love it.
Soul science, psychology, baby. Indy NLP'd me to get me on this podcast.
And you've been NLPing me since. There you go.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Right, last one today. We'll go through the next question. Have you seen the latest state of LinkedIn?
I have thanks to you. I was just like, I had a bit more empathy than you, but I agree you should not be on LinkedIn.
Okay, so let's tell people what happened, shall we? This post went viral. It went so viral, it made it onto, I think, my Twitter pages, my Instagram meme pages as well. Can you sort your camera out? Just do the focus. Yes, that's it. Oh, yes. Right. So, picture is of a man proposing to his wife.
On a beach.
Or girlfriend. And the caption says, I proposed to my girlfriend this weekend. Here's what it taught me about B2B sales. Sorry, let me just stop the conversation there. What in the holy fuck could you get in learning lessons out of a B2B sale when proposing to your missus?
Yeah.
Why are you posting that on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Why is this relevant? And how are you going to grift me right now with the bullshit? Let's read the bullshit that follows.
The sales cycle steps. Let's go.
Number one, prospecting. Not every prospect or partner will be the right fit. Identifying the right fit takes time. You can't be afraid to say no to find the right person you know will value your offer the most. Big man, if I took that out of context and I put that into a red pill manosphere argument of Bunde who hate women, that would not go down well. So, no, not cool. Number 2, discovery. Doing deep discovery is critical. Emphasis on the deep. Getting happy is, after a positive first date, is easy, but you must continue to dig the understanding the long term fit. Understanding and calculating return on investment is crucial in this early stage. Big
All
man,
right, baby.
I'm tired already. Shut up, all right? Shut up. Okay. He must have given this to ChatGPT or something, because honestly, this sounds way too much. You're doing a lot right now, bro. Yeah. 28,000 reactions on Instagram. I was going to say Instagram, on LinkedIn.
Damn.
Right. I mean, I'll turn most things into a LinkedIn post, but your engagement, not everything needs to be leveraged for likes. Someone wrote, I got my ass kicked down at the pub last night. Here's what it taught me about B2B sales. I keep coming back to see if the engagement was worth his engagement.
Oi. That's a good one.
This is beyond parody. Oh my God. My wife gave birth. Here's what it taught me about delivery management.
Way. Some good comments, man. These are
That's brilliant. This is top quality trolling, right? God, I thought it was a joke when I saw it on other platforms like Instagram, but it's real. I'm utterly disappointed by humanity. Oh God.
Gone too far.
What a terrible time to be literate.
Wow. Oh shit. What a terrible time to be literate. That's the best one.
Do you reckon he was on his knee thinking this would make great content?
Do you know what we're playing right now?
Yeah.
It's like Cards Against Humanity, isn't it?
It is. It actually
best response.
Is. For LinkedIn comment responses. And what's crazy is everyone can see what you write on LinkedIn. So if people are writing this, it means all your colleagues are seeing you go in on this person. Okay.
That's true. That's a very good point.
So I'm like, hang on, big man. You got big balls to be saying shit like this, because I've seen people's LinkedIn persona and I'm sitting there thinking, you are not like this in real life. Okay. You do not care this much about business to consumer prospecting of customers. You don't care. I know you offline. I see you at the gym. Okay, you are not that guy. I
see you at the gym. You're not that bandana.
I see you at the gym sitting there bopping to Eminem. All right, you are not doing that. Okay. Oh man. So there we go, bro. That blew me away. Oh, the things that people will do for engagement on LinkedIn. Hey,
madness. Let's see if you get some new prospects.
Turning into Facebook.
Yeah.
There you go. You love Facebook. I've noticed this.
I love Facebook.
Yes, you like watching things on Facebook. You send me things to watch, and it says Facebook Reel. I'm like, what?
You know what's interesting about that? It's you're getting a skewed. Yeah, well,
I'm getting an insight into how you browse.
No, because actually most of the stuff I watch is YouTube Shorts, but I just don't send them to you. But what I do send you happens to come from Facebook, because there are, I know what it is now. So I have certain times where I look at Facebook.
Yeah, right? But you get weird content on Facebook, bro.
It's rare that I watch the reels, so that's why when I do watch them, they're really wacky. And I'm like, oh, okay.
When you watch them, there was that one of that lady you showed me.
Yeah.
Remember that lady who was hijabi? And she was talking about ways to keep your man happy?
You know what happened? It went from her to that Seema auntie.
Right. Okay.
You know Seema auntie?
Yeah, of course I know Seema auntie.
Seema auntie, man. So I was like, okay, don't need to be watching this. So then I found that YouTube Shorts are a lot cleaner, but even there, they've gone a bit dirty, as well.
I think it's your algorithm, Karan. I think you like ganda cheese.
My YouTube algorithm is like Shorts. It's basically like motivational stuff.
Alex Hormozy.
Yeah,
I caught you on YouTube the other day. I was like, why are you watching this much Hormozy, man? His daughter like as big as your head. Relax.
Acquisition.com, baby. He's cool guy, yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of cricket stuff. Yeah, a lot of Huberman. Oh, a lot of Rogan.
Mine is just podcasts. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I don't get many podcasts. I don't watch that many podcasts. What else do I get on there? Yeah, YouTube is cleaner, but the funny shit, it's when you scroll down on Facebook, because the reels now, they come like midway on your scroll, because I'm scrolling and I'm reading articles, whatever. Thing is, in the morning, I don't like to go on YouTube. YouTube is like my pre-bed chill, whereas my morning chill is a few article reading. and then you come across a reel. And the thing with Facebook Reels is you get it, and then you go across, don't you? Because you want to see what's in that line. You're like, not interested, not interested, not interested. Oh, I like this one. And then you go into that one, then you
Go
like,
across. What do you mean?
In Facebook, the Reels are like that.
Huh?
You don't know that?
No, I don't watch reels on Facebook, so I wouldn't know this.
Oh, okay. Then I won't bring it up. So basically, when you go down, I don't mean when you're on a reel. When you're on a reel, then obviously it's just like that on YouTube Shorts. I'm saying when you're scrolling down the timeline of Facebook, so you got post, 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 then you'll see like 5 reels next to each other.
Oh, like a carousel. Yeah.
Yeah. Carousel of reels. And then obviously when you click on one, then it becomes a vertical scroll.
They got you, mate. They got you.
Don't worry. I'm sending Seema auntie and hijabi lady who's making how to make husband happy. I'll send it to you.
That stuff was wild.
So
What's her name,
wild.
Gordon? You may as well plug her.
I don't know her name, but it's like this, isn't it? She's so
She
smiley.
was just so smiley about all the
like-
crazy advice she was giving.
She was like, you should make your husband happy. Do whatever he says. Of course I should serve him. You should serve him as well. Come on my course and I'll teach you how to serve him. I was like, okay. That's Indy. Adhe hela tum. Adhe ki kendi hai. Seva karya kar. Very good.
Oh my God.
Adhe kinni khush hunde. Adhe kinni khush ho ke seva kar di hai.
Hell. See hell, Rana. Hell.
For what?
Hell.
For what?
For those that find this lady and watch her content, Karan's been served more than one reel. You will understand why. Okay. Then you'll be like, Karan, hell. Okay. Thank you.
मेरी घर वाली बहुत खुश है.
Okay.
करना करता हूँ. तेरी घर वाली खुश है?
She isn't here, so yeah, she is.
वो खुश है?
Yes.
You know why she's happy? इन्हें मुंडे ने घाह कट्टिया. Very good.
Thanks.
Good lad. Saw my dad on
Alright.
the weekend on his birthday, and he's like, "Oh, these weeds, the weeds, Master G. What can I do about the weeds?"
Your dad was willing to whip me up a concentrated amount in the back straight away. I was like,
Hey, that's
on his
like-
birthday as well. I was like, Master legend.
People make like this, you know. Shut up. He's like, "Oh, chad, I'll weed kit le la tu."
Yes. Take the
Adha tu
concentrate.
घाह ते पा दे, adha tu पी ली. You'll
Yes.
be fine.
That's it. Flush out your system. Everything gone. Everything gone. Okay.
तेरा सारा IBS साफ कर दन्ने हैं.
That's what-
तेरा
that's my dad's
eczema,
favourite thing.
oxema,
My
तेरा-
dad's favorite line. He says in the morning when you wake up, drink 1 pint of water. I said, Dad, why? He said, flush out your system. Flush everything out. I said, okay, Dad.
Wait. I just remember that thing your dad said to you. Remember when he just woke up one day and was like, "I'm going to cure your nut allergy by giving you nuts or something." What was it? That bar he wanted you to eat or something.
Oh, tracker bar.
Something. It's like
He wanted me to eat a tracker bar. Yeah, that sounds like my dad.
repeated
He's like, "I
exposure.
can't."
to
And I
get
was like, no, Dad, I can't. I'll die. He's like, no, you'll be fine. I'm like, Dad, no, I'll be fine.
थोड़ा खा ली. Just exposure बता दे थोड़ा.
I'm sitting there laughing and I'm like, oh my God. Someone sent him
he's
a video on
real, isn't he?
WhatsApp, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, my dad follows us on Instagram.
Does he?
I don't know if he has access to his Instagram anymore because he gets locked out of all his social media and then creates a new one.
Sorry, why does
So
Oh, he
he's
gets
on
locked
like
out.
onto his
Not
like
banned.
ninth Facebook account now, yeah.
Really?
But there you go, yeah.
CSK one.
And the mad thing is, Karan, right, is that I can't. He's locked himself out so well that even I can't get back into it.
Right.
And I sit there and think, Dad, how do you do this? He's like, I didn't do anything. I'm like, you're clicking on something dodgy to do this, Dad. Someone took all your information, okay? Even though the information on there was just your birthday and your home city or where you were born. That's it.
CSK impersonators all around the world.
That's it.
Siddhi ji gal hai. That I can't wait for that mug to feature on the wall behind you for the podcast.
Man.
We're getting a little shelf made, guys. See where Kobe is? Just left or right of Kobe, have a little shelf made, and the mug will sit there.
Maybe in the studio. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely
Maybe.
in the studio.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Next seg. Okay, Dr. Mavi. So, what's happening? Well, what is happening is I threw up a bat signal to everybody on Instagram to drop us some questions for a Q&A to feature on the pod. So this is us doing it because we were supposed to do it in person, but we got sidetracked with many other pressing priorities. So now we're going to answer some questions Sorry if your question didn't get fully answered. Next time. Number 1 from Jund Simber. What are your guys' music tastes like? Compare. Well, I'm going to guess Scorin's. He's going to guess mine. How about that?
No, I don't know yours, mate. I'm going to be honest.
Mr. and Mrs. Let's do it.
I think you listen to a bit of everything.
Sometimes.
You listen to, because I've seen the concerts you go to. It's not a concert I would go to. So you definitely have a greater breadth of music. But then I think there's probably music that you listen to I don't listen to at all.
Yours is classical music, bro.
Yeah, a lot of classical, but then a lot of Punjabi, but mainly mixed Punjabi.
Yeah, yours is SoundCloud mixes classical. That guy Ludi, whatever his name is,
Ludi.
What's his name?
Ludi
Ayanaudi. There you go, Ludi Ayanaudi. All right.
This is don't make fun of Edani. It's not Ludi. Ludovico. Ayanaudi. Grazie.
Grazie, mate.
Prego. You're one of those dickheads, isn't it? Classical, yes. But then I listen to a lot of Hindi music, which you don't listen to. Qawwali. I don't know if you listen to Qawwali music.
I haven't tried it, but I feel like I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, so that's more my kind of jam. And then I listen. Now I'm like really into soft lounge, that kind of stuff, jazz. Yeah.
You're in your Vans wearing era.
Yeah. Just
Soft
really
rock era.
Like a playlist. I listen to would be like Cabin in the Woods. That's one of the playlists I listen to.
YouTube playlist, basically.
Yeah, Get Lost in the Woods and stuff like that. So I'm very like hippie vibes-esque music, but then like hardcore Punjabi music as well.
I'm a lo-fi kid.
Yeah, lo-fi
I do a lot of lo-fi for work. Old school 90s and 2000s hip hop.
Yeah, that's definitely
90s and 2000s R&B. A lot of Bhangra music. Some FKJ. Burna Boy.
Oh, you have ruined FKJ for me though.
Why?
So Tadao is obviously like epic, right? But the other one, which used that bloody Medics video, which makes it sound like some sort of sex course.
I know the one.
What's the song starting?
I can't remember how it goes.
Goes,
I'm moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Traveling in slow motion.
Direction sounds like a bloody erection. And you got us like doing all this stuff like me and Parent. And they got this, like,
down.
I was like, it's not that type of course. It's not that type of course, Indy.
Trying to reach that skylight. Down. Skylight. I'm telling you, man. I love that song at the time. So it made it.
No, the song is epic. And then I didn't know who FKJ was at the time, so I thought, what's this randy ass song you put on? And then when I got into FKJ, that came on. I was like, what? This is a Medic song? I can't get.
Now you're like, oh shit, Indy's giving the game away.
yeah, but it's ruined that song for me forever. But yeah, FKJ.
Well, now you know. Yeah. Question 2 from Sun and the City. Have you been to the Ranjit exhibition and themed cafe at the Wallace Museum yet? I haven't, but I want to go. Do you want to come?
Yeah, because I thought it was like something that's going to be there for like 2-3 days and gone.
It's on there until October.
Isn't it? Yeah. So we should...
Jana?
Yeah, maybe the weekend when we're doing the basketball, we should go. Sunday, maybe.
Should we go?
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
All right, done. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a question from someguy.05. If you could be a professional at one sport in particular, what would it be? Well, Karan would do cricket. I'd do the basketball. Or tennis for you, cricket or tennis?
Yeah, fair enough.
Spot on?
I'd love to play. Spot on, yeah. I need a bit
more
height.
I don't think professional badminton is big enough.
What do you mean for me?
No, as in a sport just worldwide. If you made it to professional badminton, it'd be quite unfulfilling.
Yeah, I think with badminton, you have to play in certain countries. Like China is massive. In China, badminton is like cricket in India. So, like, for example, snooker. It's huge in China.
It is.
So, yeah.
Next question. dsing.18. Y'all's favorite up-and-coming Punjabi artists? I quite like Sukkar, but I don't think he's put out enough of a catalogue for me to say I like him yet.
I don't listen to enough music like that.
I like
comment.
Raf Safeda a lot. I think
You
he's
really
good.
like Raf Safeda, yeah. Who's that guy did Shub? I like Shub.
Shub. I think Fateh isn't getting enough respect.
What do you mean?
Because Fateh is good because he does a hybrid. He does rapping in English and Punjabi, and he mixes the two together very well.
Yeah, so he's a rapper, isn't he? He's not a singer, is he?
Yeah, but he still comes under that genre. Like up and coming artist. The guy said artist.
Artist. He did say
singer.
that. You're right. But artist make you think of singer. I don't think rapper when I think.
Still counts.
Yeah. Counts.
Next question. From Suk Seeding 2006. What's the most awkward reason you went to the doctors?
It's a very personal question, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, you have a whole...
I have one. I'll tell it straight away. I found
You
a
have
spot
a-
downstairs and I got very worried. And then I went to the doctor and that was an awkward interaction. But there you
Was
go.
that before or after you met me? When you-
Before. Really bad ingrown hair. Wasn't good.
you had folliculitis. Was it angry and red and
Yes.
not nice and painful and tender when you touched it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, am I dying? Like, what's going on?
But how do you go from that to I'm dying?
Listen. It's the natural response that all guys have. Okay. You just catastrophize real quick. That's all that happens. We do. I'm sorry. Guys catastrophize very quickly in their head. Right. But we only deal with it when it gets sufficiently bad enough for us to need to deal with it. Because you'll see it and you'll be like, Chalo,
Here you
it'll
go.
get better. No.
All right there. Oh man, you know an extreme example of that is so people who have really bad uncontrolled diabetes. Yeah, one of the complications is so in the extreme parts of your body, what we call the end arteries, as in there's no artery beyond it, are your hands and your feet, right? Like the artery here will go to there and it's got nowhere to go. To get so the blood has to then go backwards. So these extremities are most prone to having blockages. Either blood flow can't get to them. If you don't get blood flow for a long enough area, that part of your body dies, right? When it dies, you get gangrene black, right? So now and again, you'll see people come in with like a black foot. And here's the thing, right? It's like, and then he's chopping off. That does not happen overnight.
Yeah.
So you it's not you've woken up like, "Aaj kala ho gaya." Okay. I was like, no, you've seen that
You
happen.
have warning signals the whole time.
Like years, right? And you're just like, hey, theek hai, all right hai. I'm like, no, it's not. There's no feeling. I was like, yeah, there's no feeling because it's dead. That's
Yo,
why
I
there's no feeling.
remember. Do you remember Bobby in the Bangladesh team? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He told me that there was a guy who was here working illegally, and he got his hand stuck in a machine,
Ooh.
and it gobbled up his whole arm basically. And he wrapped it up, and then he brought it into the hospital. Like, can you sort this out? And they said, yeah, we can, but we need to. No, we need to get some details first. And the guy wouldn't give him any.
Oh, right.
Eventually,
Okay,
he gave him. Then he said, "Can you fix it?" He's like, "No, bro. We need to amputate this. There's nothing left. Like it looked like a doner kebab, basically. Bad, really bad." So
there you go, man. So yeah,
yeah,
men. When's the problem? Get it checked out,
extreme levels,
please.
brother. Extreme.
Check it out, please.
Alu Prote or
answer your
Pakora,
question,
first
though.
thing. Oh, sorry. you go.
Mine was ingrown hair as well.
See, there you go.
Somewhere else.
I'm sure all of us guys have had it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men with hairy asses. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens too. From Hukam Seti, Alu Prote or Pakora first thing in the morning. FYI,
Alu
both
Prote.
with Desi Cha. Parotha, I don't have Pakora first thing in the
Alu
morning.
Paronthe. Unless you're at a wedding.
Yeah,
See,
I never go out my way to have a Pakora, actually.
You'd never have it at home, but if you go to the Milne
It's there, isn't
or
it?
post Milne, you're gonna have it. Like you have the Paronthe, which are cut into halves, brilliant. Then you have a couple of pakora, and you're gonna have a couple of pieces of koi barfi, like
And you
standard.
want the Pakora with ketchup. It's got to be with ketchup. Can't have balance on. Ketchup is ketchup or minimum chutney. Minimum chutney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I completely
need it.
agree. I completely agree. I love it when the pakora is crispy, man. A
Oh,
crispy
man.
pakora, because you know when they.
Sensation.
I don't like a pakora where they're too like floppy and not crispy, and you can just chase the onion, and it's just no.
Greasy in it.
The crispy pakora is just the one, man. And then like when you finish the pakora, you still got some of the bits, and then you can just have the bits as well.
Mix that in. That'd be nice.
So good. But to top it off, when you have that white koya barfi, Oh,
Banging.
that is just because you've had your cha and you're like, I'm ready to go upstairs now. Mat tyaar hai hun. That's it.
I'm not going to say this person's name for obvious reasons now. I am a tube driver. Do you want to come and sit in the front sometime?
Yes.
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 Happily.
Thank you.
That sounds well cool. But
You
only
make
for a couple of
contact with
stations.
us?
I feel like it'll get quite repetitive.
Yeah. Or someone will think we're hijacking the tube or something.
Yeah.
That as well. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Deal. Yes. Any recommendations on how to explore one's spirituality in Sikhi as a beginner? From Harry Sandhu.
Say the question again.
Any recommendations on how to explore one's spirituality in Sikhi as a beginner? Tough question.
It's tough because it's very easy to give too much detail in the response. But he wants simplicity. So my answer would be, for the next 7 days, or do this first and then do this other thing for the next 7 days. First, go into YouTube, find any piece of simply Vaheguru Simran that you enjoy, that you connect with. So it could be something very classical, it could be something that's been recorded at somebody's house, could be guitar Simran or Vajja Simran, or whatever instrument you like. Could be a cappella, no instruments, whatever. Find Vaheguru Simran, specifically Vaheguru Simran, it's not complicated, that you like. And then all I want you to do for the next 7 days, for 10 minutes a day, is find time to just close your eyes and listen to that Simran.
It's basically meditating, the stuff you're saying, isn't it?
Yes. It's yes and no. The thing is, when you try and explain Simran to somebody, and if you want to say that in English, then yeah, you say the word meditation, right? But Simran is a progressive, immersive experience when you get to level, like there are levels, we talked about it before, like avastha, right? So spiritual levels of Simran. And so the deeper you get into that, the more things you'll feel. And this is the thing I want to say to the person. It's Sikhi is all about the experience of Sikhi. You can sit there and be academic and try and learn things, and and it's fine. It's important to ask the why of things so you do have an understanding, but ultimately you have to experience things. The best example I was given in this katha a long time ago by a guy called Sukha Singh, he said, why do you want to describe to somebody what jalebi tastes like? Just go and eat the jalebi, man, then you know what it tastes like. Experience it.
Smart answer.
Very smart answer. That's what I would say. I don't know what you'd say to that, Andy.
I'm quite fortunate in the sense that if I want to get involved in Sikhi again, I've got good outlets. So I've got yourself, I've got my family, I've got connections at different Gurdwara if I wanted to. For spirituality purposes, YouTube is your best friend, man. If you want to try and find something that resonates with you or that makes you feel something. There's one Japji Saab on YouTube that holds a special place in my heart by a guy called Jagjit Singh. It's the one that he does, only specifically him, because my parents had it on tape. And I used to listen to that tape every morning on the way to school in the car.
Yeah.
That sticks with me. When I hear that, I get very warm emotions. But I only save it for when I need it for like a lift, like I need a lift to make me feel like a little bit happy. So yeah, because I don't want to rinse that goosebump feeling. You can laugh, but it's true. It's true. I don't want to lose that feeling I have towards it.
The reason I'm laughing is like some people say they're like, yeah. No one does bartending when they're happy, but like, I need something now. You go to Baba Ji ne. So you're just like, yeah, I don't want to do too much bartending. Just then I put it on.
No, it's not for that reason.
I know.
It's more so the feelings I associate with that one in particular.
Yeah.
Right? I don't just do part when I'm dukhi. No. Right? I go to Gurdwara and pay my respects on days where things go very well as well at the same time. Yeah? It's important to do both. Listen.
Pay my respects. What kind of British
I don't want to get the matha tek wrong again, okay?
You just pay my respects, bloody hell.
Pay my respects, brother. Yeah.
You go and see Guru Sahib, yes.
Go to matha tek, right? Go and Have some nice langar. But also take a few minutes to go on a day where it's quiet if you can. I don't like going when it's busy for some reason. I like going when it's quiet in the dead of the day. I find I get more meaning.
It comes down to why you're going, isn't it? The thing is, when it's a busy event, then it becomes more of a social event.
Yeah.
Right? Which, Gurdwara set up in a very interesting way where it's not like Gurdwara has not said to us, when you sit in Langar Hall, you shouldn't talk. Right? So what I say to people is, look, even if it's a busy day, it's a good port or whatever, then when you're in the bar sab, be in the bar sab. Be in your zone. You're not there to say hello to people. Stop feeling this social pressure that you need to matha take and then come back and say sassi gal to everybody and you're right. And like the number one thing, and people don't do this to me now because they know I don't like it and I look pretty angry when my eyes are closed anyway. They won't come and tap me and say hello. Like if you want to say hello to me.
But that's obvious though, isn't it? You have to catch you with your eyes open.
No, some people will do that. They'll come next to you and be like, you're right. It's like, just shut up, man. Goalie marathon.
Do that impression again. Your eyes are closed. Someone taps you on your knee.
You're right. What, I don't know what you saw. What did you see?
That basically was fantastic.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. I was like, I don't come and disturb you when you're doing your part in your Simran. It's just Gurdwara etiquette, man. It just pisses me off. People I am not here for you. You need to get that in your head. I don't care that you're here. Honestly, and I wish more people had that approach. When you're in the bar sab, you're in the bar sab, be there for your guru. That's it. Okay.
I think we'll end it there, people, on that one. This has been a very different podcast.
If you're a young
week.
man, do not sit on the side. Okay? Your back muscles are fine. Sit there.
Unless your name's Indy.
Unless your name's Indy. Although if Indy's done his stretches, then he's okay. But
I need notice in it. If you want me to sit, if you want me to sit on the wall seat,
he was there like this.
I gotta get there. Listen, on my wedding day, my back was straight. Okay, no messing, no slouching.
You had no choice on your wedding day.
No, I had a choice. I trained for that. Okay.
What? Sorry.
I trained for that.
I trained for that. I don't. I believe you when you say that you trained for it.
I trained for it, man. I sat on the floor for regular periods in the day to get used to it, keep my back straight.
Oh, there was a staycation where we did a.
Yes, we did.
Like a semi-reenactment, yeah.
Yes, we did. There we go.
Yeah, I was the head grunty.
yeah, you were.
So, guys, might as well tell you this final story. We were at a staycation. Indy and Sanj were to get married. They were just wanted to understand how the lavaan work and when you stand up and when you walk and that kind of thing. So I sat them down and I was in front of them at the same level, not
You gave us a scarf.
I gave you a scarf. I was at the same level. That's important to understand this story.
Yes, it is.
And they just did some, just some reenactment.
Reenactment around a pillow, yeah.
Was it a pillow?
It was a pillow, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that's it. And then, I don't want to say I had a hand in it, but clearly I had a hand in the success that you had on the day in Lava. So
sure.
That's the training you had. That's the asli training. Okay? You're like, oh, I've been here before. Manu pada. Babba ji, manu pada si.
Doctor manne kiya. There you go. People, thank you for listening this week. Very different pod. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Flippity flip.
Flippity flip, flip, flip.
Thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of our episodes here and don't forget to subscribe here. We'll see you guys on the next one.